about that time, I became able to eat unlimited numbers of skill fruits that kill you. It's a long. I wish like I would go into the isekai world and get out of this boring salaryman job. Matcha, we're looking at winter 2025 anime
Newest
season. Yeah, some are like the season 2, season 3s, but they're brand new animes. And I just want to look at the list published by Crunchyroll. So that means if you go to Crunchyroll and sign up, you can watch those anime. Now, there are a lot of animes that are not like licensed with Crunchyroll. Some of it is exclusive to, let's say, Netflix or exclusive to some other network that it's not maybe even in US. So if you want a full list, then there are websites that shows actual full list that gets out in Japan. But we're just looking at the Crunchyroll because we just want to make it easy where if you like some anime that you see in the list, you can just go watch easily without having to like download. Yeah. So I'm on the Crunchyroll website right down here, looking at the list, and I want to walk through the list and react if you already know the anime. It's like a season 2 like this one, Solo Leveling. Like it's a season 2. I watched the Solo Leveling season 1, so we can talk about it like that. Also, if it's completely new anime, I want us to read the title and description together to see if it seems interesting or maybe not so much.
Just based on the description.
Based on description and the artwork that they have.
Okay.
Yeah, and these are all, I think, English titles. Typically.
What do you mean, like they're dubbed?
No, English titles. Like Solo Leveling is not the original title. It's an English version of the title.
Okay, so then maybe I should talk about the Japanese.
Yeah, I couldn't find the Japanese title on this website, and I didn't want to go through too many websites. But yeah, if you go to myanimelist.com or myanime.com, that's when you find like more raw Japanese and English information. That's my go-to, actually saving the animes that I want to watch.
Okay.
But Crunchy site kind of puts everything together nicely, so I just picked this website to look at it together. First one is Solo Leveling Season 2, Arise from the Shadow. So I watched the Season 1. It's pretty much a battle animation, but it happens in Korea.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jinwoo looks like a Korean name.
Yep. It's
This was originally a manhwa?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's originally manhwa, and we've seen a lot of Korean animation kind of coming in, and I didn't even realize until I see like a characters, like a letters in the background, or when they mention the name of the city or country. That's when I realized, oh, it's a Korean animation. Or sometimes it's originally written in like Korea, but the Japanese animation production actually execute on it. So
they make it into the show.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. There could be difference there, and I don't think the Crunchyroll website has it. But for this one, we know, and it's a little bit dark, not too dark, but it's a little bit of dark if you're into actions and battle. A little bit, I guess, like gore. I would say like a little bit more like a grotesque. But not too much.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this looks like it's based off a video game. Looking at the cover art.
Yeah. In fact, the character kind of stays in the world of Korea, but only he can see like interface that pop up, giving you quests and stuff. But it's not like you're in a game world.
But he's in the real world. But he's saying kind of like isekai interface, like otherworld element.
Yeah.
That only he can.
Yep, only he can play, and kind of interesting spin on it. But yeah, if you like battle animation, like you'll like it for sure. Next one, Dragon Ball Daima. It's kind of crazy how Dragon Ball series just keeps coming out. I think, has it been like 20 years, 30 years?
Yeah.
Definitely longer than maybe.
I think, is this in honor of Toriyama Akira passing away, maybe? Because he passed away, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if it's.
Was it 2 years ago?
I don't know if it's an honor. I don't know if that's maybe more just commercial.
Oh, I mean,
it makes money, right?
Yeah.
People love
jumping on that.
Yeah, and apparently there's like a different canon of Dragon Ball where some of the Dragon Ball that already happened is like in the future, and then somewhere in the past, and then there's like a different canons, like a branch,
like
different universe.
In the future,
yeah. So
well, I heard this one is more catered towards kids.
Makes sense. The artwork also kind of shows the little bit of kid.
But I feel like the Dragon Ball, like the original one though, was, I don't know how kiddie it was. I mean, I think it did look kiddie, but I feel like there were probably a lot of like, I don't know, lewd jokes. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, the past, right?
Yeah. I don't know about this. I think this one is actually...
I'm for sure it's more friendly to the modern era because in the past, there's some weird joke, but I think that's true for any animation. This one, I think we should probably try to watch a few episodes and see if we like it. I'm interested. But it's been a while since I last watched Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Dragon Ball like back in, I don't even know, early 2000s. I don't know. It's been a while.
The next one is Toilet Bound Hanako-kun.
Oh, season 2.
Hanako-kun. Usually it's like Hanako-san, the girl.
Oh.
Toilet no Hanako-san is like the famous, like almost like a yokai legend in story where like in the school, I think they say like a second or third row there is the Hanako-san in toilet. Then you hear the Hanako-san talking to you from the toilet.
It's like what do you call, like a legend or like not a legend, but
like a myth, legend. Yeah, kind of like a yokai, but okay. Toilet bound Toilet no Hanako-san, but it's a Hanako-kun, so it's a boy, not a girl.
So is that the main character focus changed for season 2?
Don't know. I don't know. It's probably about the Hanako-kun here based on the gender, right? Like, and it has some. So this character who is like the seal, and usually more related to Chinese, like a Chinese zombie, Quincy, I guess Quincy or Quincy. So it's kind of interesting, but it's probably maybe a mix. Maybe they're doing the diversity. In Japanese, we call it taiyose, like a DEI. It's like taiyose.
Wow, like diversity.
Yeah.
Like what, in characters and story. I feel like though for a long time, like a lot of like Chinese folklore has made its way. Japanese. I mean, because a lot of the Asian countries, like they kind of mingled, I feel like, in different ways.
Yeah.
History.
And Japanese people like to also flip genders often, where the girl shogun named after like a male real shogun in the history.
And then the Nobunaga. I'm joking.
But season 2, I don't even know the season 1. I should check out the season 1 first.
I've never heard of the studio too, Lurch.
Lurch? Yeah. I don't know where it's from actually.
Yeah.
ReZero, starting life in another world. I've watched season.
This looks like an isekai.
And 2, it is isekai. The main character basically dies, and then he gets into isekai, and then she goes into the time loop where he can reset back to the last saving point. Then he can keep trying until he gets the outcome that he wants. But it gets really, really dark and depressing.
Okay.
So if you don't like depressing thing, it kind of wears you out because it's sad and depressing. And in the end, they try to get through, so it becomes good outcome. But right after good outcome, something sad happens, and like, oh, I can't reset it anymore. So it leaves you kind of like this like sad taste. So if you're not moving for that, don't even start on season 1.
Okay, if you're not looking for a feel-good, happy show. But I mean, it sounds like it's pretty deep. It's similar to that one time loop anime, but like more futuristic.
Oh, the Steins Gate? Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
that's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, I'd say, it's similar. I think more dark scenes in ReZero.
Oh, then Steins Loop.
Yeah, the Steins Gate,
Yeah, Steins Gate,
ReZero から始める異世界生活. Like the 異世界生活 that you start from the scratch is the original title in Japanese. But I'll probably watch it because I already watched a few seasons, but I have to
watch it if I feel like in the mood to watch something more dark.
Okay. How do I say this? Apothecary Diaries season 2. I've seen the season 1 cover, but I never watched the season 1. Sometimes based on the cover, I can tell if it's for like a male audience
or
female audience, right? Yeah. And sometimes I do watch anime made for female audience, but I also have to be...
Is that shoujo?
Shoujo anime, shoujo manga, shoujo anime. But I have to be in the mood where it has to have a good plot for me to be interested in, other than just the love.
Wow, gonna be enough to lure you in. I'm just kidding.
Like it has to, I mean, it has to stand on its own as anime, even without those elements. Right?
Yeah.
So sometimes I have to know that it's good anime.
This one seems like it's gonna be kind of fan servicey. Jinchuri has a pregnant concubine safety limit.
Yeah. So I'm not sure, right? Like it has to be like a little more interesting.
I mean, if you're into that, then that's cool.
Yeah.
Like maybe for fun, or I guess if you're into fan service.
Yeah, more than just the human drama. I think I want to see.
I mean, comedies are really fun too.
Comedy,
this could be really funny.
Yeah. Or someone is trying to figure out.
Call it the apothecary. Apothecary is like a medicine store, like an old time like.
It probably is. I mean, she's wearing clothes that.
What? Oh, like a
medicine
herbalist or medicinal.
I wonder if this is a
person.
Yeah, actual historical time, or if she's going into the time slipping back into the past with the current modern medicine knowledge. But sometimes
going back and bringing
there are a lot of
knowledge.
Plots like the Dr. Stone science feature. Dr. Stone, I think this is the second season, third season. The first season is really good. If you never watched it, basically the main character, all the humanity actually turns into stone.
Oh, they turn into stone.
Yeah, and then he recovers from the stone, and he's like a teenage kid who really is smart in science. So he figures out how to revive other people out of stone, and he develops the technology. So he recreate like soap, because like you gotta have a sanitization going before you worry about other things, right?
Oh, that's interesting. There's like a science,
like a life necessity.
What do you call it? A science invention.
Spin. Yeah, and he remakes the light. He remakes like the wind turbines and all the stuff. Trying to rebuild the what do you call that? Rebuild the, not society, but like the modern technology back into the future. In the future, but the future is already kind of like almost like a back in time where technology is lost. So he's like reviving that back. If you really like those scientific stuff, following like, oh, you mix this material and other material.
Oh, it's like those like chemistry.
Yeah, it's like a chemistry.
It's kind of like Full Metal Alchemist, right? Where they mix different.
It's different. Full Metal Alchemist focus more on like more fantasy magic. This Dr. Stone is actually more grounded to science. Yeah, actual science. So I think it's really good for kids and teenagers. I think it kind of sparks like, oh, how do you recreate the modern society back into the future?
Like being turned into stone, I feel like is like some kind of like literary advice or device used, I feel like, in stories from a long time ago, like in the Bible too, right? Like a woman looked back at that city. That sinful city. Yeah, she becomes stone. And then God made her just.
Yeah. So, there are a lot of myths like that, right? Like Medusa too.
Right. Yeah, and it's interesting because it kind of goes beyond just like that culture. Like it ends up also in Japan in some ways and other places.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Shangri-La Frontier Season 2. I did watch the Season 1. This is pretty much MMORPG. Real
that they made into an anime?
No. So real people logs into MMORPG and they have a life. They're not like a stack in like the Sword Art Online. They're not stuck in the world. They just log into the world of gaming and then they play the game together. But they also log into another game and then have different like game experience. But yeah, it's pretty popular. I think it's pretty casual. I think it's if you like the animation where generally there's a battle.
Yeah, it looks like there's over ethical animals.
Yeah, and if you like MMORPG, I think you'll like the concept. Yeah, it's pretty good to watch from season 1. And then there are other non-featured ones, but new Winter 2025 anime simulcasts. Because I think other ones were all the season 2s and season 3s. I think these are all the new ones. So Amaneku on the left, Amaneku MD, Ameku MD, Doctor Detective. Whoa, you have to now remix Doctor and Detective.
Oh, like now it's like together.
Yeah, because you have to keep being unique. Because every time the manga gets released, like you have to have something a little bit different. Because everyone does isekai, everyone does like. Even doctor stuff, everyone does it. And detective, there's already...
I was trying to be a detective. They really have any time. I feel like they even do surgery.
It kind of makes sense, though, because we did watch J-drama about forensics. Scientists, which does detective work, right?
A little bit. It's more like they end up helping detectives, though, with it, because that's just the nature of them. Like, studying bodies that might have been part of murders and stuff.
Yeah, this looks like an interesting one that I would watch. That it doesn't seem to... Maybe the audience is neutral. It doesn't seem like it's leaning. And usually those anime, they do a good job of researching. So it's somewhat grounded to the truth of the actual medicine and all the stuff. So you end up always learning something a little bit new. In the Japanese title, I think Ameku... Now, I don't know how to pronounce the first name, but her last name looks like it's Ameku, Mao or something. No, Suiri Karate. Suiri is the detective work or detection, or what do you call that when you're doing the detective work? Like you're logically deducing. Yeah, Suiri. Karate quartet. Which is is it from German word? Original quartet. The document where you note patient's information. Instead of health record, we say quartet, and in Japanese they borrow the same word.
Oh, that's why it's in katakana.
Yeah, karate. Yeah, that's how doctors say in Japanese, karate, not a health record or anything like that.
Interesting.
So yeah, if you see word karate, it's like a document. Yeah. And then the next one is Anyway, I'm Falling in Love.
Oh, I wonder if this is a love story. Just kidding. And why does the main character girl looks like... She kind of looks like Asuka from Evangelion. Maybe it's like the uniform, the orange hair.
Orange hair, yeah. Yeah, either it's like a red... Either it's black hair or maybe like a red or orange. I started to see more characters with the red and orange.
Yeah, I wonder why that though. Also, ombre hair is very popular. Look at that guy on the right. You guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this looks like it's made for female audience. And these are the types of anime, like if there's not a good twist, I might skip and watch the other anime.
Sure.
And yeah, it doesn't give too much detail, but I'm for sure all these boys fall in love with her.
Right. I'm gonna say it's like one of those reverse hair.
Yeah. That's why I more lean towards like, okay, maybe I can learn something about the detective work card. There's suspense, but middle one, I'm not sure what I'm getting into.
Yeah.
But a Korean myth of emotions. That's interesting because there is an anime called Acquirion.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're related or completely different. And this kind of looks like the modern, what's a game that looks like this in Nintendo Switch? Splatoon.
Oh, that kind of animations.
Yeah. What anime style or drawing style would you say this? Because to me, it's like not completely chibi, but close in the ratio to
like a chibi-fied character.
And the eyes are accentuated with the multiple layers. That's why it makes me think of the Splatoon.
I don't know. I feel like it's almost like a hyper. I'm making this up, like a hyper stylistic. Like I would see this I don't know, almost like graffiti like style, like in the style of being graffiti. Like I associate it with like video games that have a graffiti skate style, kind of like Jet Set Radio. I don't know if you remember, that's an old or like Sonic, but like older Sonic style. Yeah.
I mean, I see some like aircraft that looks like a sci-fi-ish or battle. And then this is like, I don't know, Hawaii or somewhere in Japan. Port City. Yeah, I don't know. At the first hand, I might not watch it, but if I hear otherwise from my...
It almost might make a really cool video game, maybe,
Yeah.
Maybe better, maybe more outright interesting compared to anime.
Yeah. Okay, let's scroll to the next... Oh, wait. Aquarian series returns with the brand new style. So I wonder if it's the Aquarian, the famous Korean anime.
Okay.
Yeah, we should actually read the description. I didn't know there was more description below. Okay, next one is Abe Mujica. Mujica, that die is cast. Okay, we need to read the description. Join the band Abe Mujica's journey in the latest Bang Dream series. Oh, Bang Dreams. In Japanese, it's called Bandori. It's the actual, like, real girls. The voice actors learn how to play instruments and then sing and play.
Oh, I was gonna say, seems like a singing.
Yeah, we saw them at the anime concert, the Animero Summer Live.
Oh,
yeah.
They perform.
They typically.
So this is actually a group?
Yeah, I think it might be the new generation of group. I'm pretty sure the people behind is like different because that's quite a while ago, like 5-10 years ago.
Oh.
So it might be like, yeah, following the band. Yeah, the Blue Exorcist, the Blue Knight Saga. Yeah, Blue Exorcist has been a series, long-standing series. A lot of people probably have seen, where you're I'm trying to remember. Like, I think you try to beat them.
So are we like not? I think.
Oh,
yeah.
We're out of the focus.
I think we've probably been out of focus. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's looking at the middle light source more.
Yeah.
So I think
we've probably been out of focus for a while.
That's okay. So Blue Exorcist, the Blue Knight Saga. So this is basically long-standing series, probably 5-8 years, maybe longer. And if you like the Blue Exorcist series, you should watch from the scratch. Or a starting point, and then see. Yeah, it's like a mainly battle anime. And then the next one, Boga Skill, Fruit Master. About that time, I became able to eat unlimited numbers of skill fruits that kill you. It's a long...
That's so goofy.
Yeah, it's a typical, like a novel first anime, where the title is really long and you kind of stand out because you have a long title, but typically these are novel first.
I feel like I've seen this main character style so many times. This dude with like messy black hair.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it could be transferable to different like isekai.
Yeah. Typically so, because, you know.
Oh, so guys can see themselves.
Yeah. Especially the Asian audience, right?
Yeah.
Can see themselves in it.
This is a harem probably.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of girls in this.
Yeah. But then also have the skill, but Kinomi Master. So they say Hazure skill. Hazure is like you kind of lost out of luck. Hazure, like you didn't win something. So Hazure skill. So the skill that's like not strong, right? Not obviously strong. Kinomi Master. Kinomi, I don't know why they translate it as fruit, skill fruit. I guess it makes sense. It's like a fruit of the tree, Kinomi.
Oh.
Kinomi Master. He's a master of the fruit. What do you call that? Fruit. I guess it's a fruit, and then it could be like a seed of the fruit.
Oh.
Kinomi.
What? Never do anything with Kinomi. I don't even know.
Kinomi.
Kudomono.
Yeah, that's like a more obvious fruit, right?
Okay.
Kinomi. Yeah, Kinomi Master. He looks like he's holding the Kinomi. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I'll probably watch that.
Wow.
Boga Skill. the long title. Oh, join adventure as he learns the secrets of skill fruits and uses their power to his own advantage.
Was this a game? I feel like this could be a pretty fun game.
Probably not. I think these are probably those one-off comic that just ends in like certain volume and probably doesn't. I think there are a lot of those saturated type of the manga that comes up, but then maybe not stand out enough. Like it has to be like a One Piece for you to have a mega hit on the fruit-based like a skill. I think One Piece did it really well. Dr. Stone, we look at that. Even given middle one, even given the worthless appraiser class, I'm actually the strongest. I may have watched this in the manga. I don't remember the artwork, but there has been a lot of appraiser skill-based animations and manga.
So what is an appraiser?
Basically, you can see someone's like a status or the item status.
Like had the value, because that's what an appraiser does in real life, like appraising objects and antiques.
Yeah. It has been shifting where instead of main character having that fighting skill, it's all about main characters knowing or seeing the skill in other people, and then they become your ally, like a nakama. And then your ally actually fights.
And so their skill is being able to build a strong
like a team. Yeah.
Because they're able to appraise the work. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, this looks like a harem too.
Yeah.
I'm judging out a harem.
Yeah.
And he has like two colored eyes. There's a word for that. Die something.
Yeah, it's like a odd eyes.
Our friend's dog.
Yeah, odd eyes. So that probably Oddo Ai.
Oh, that's what it's called in Japanese.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I didn't know what it was called in Japanese.
Yeah. The next one is Formagica.
Formagia or Formag?
Oh, Formagia.
I don't know. I'm just thinking like Italian maybe.
Yeah, a group of magical farmers who raise monsters will band together to protect their homeland. Okay, I'll probably be interested in. It says, Tane o sodatete sekai o sukue. Save the world by harvesting seeds. Oh, but it says monster on top of the word Tane.
Monster seed?
Yeah. They do this often where like they use a kanji, but on top they give you the reading. So it says Tane as a kanji, but it's monster is a subscript or subtitle. So yeah, and I see monsters, like Pokemon like monsters behind. So I bet if you raise your seed, it gives life to little monsters that they can use. It looks like it might be maybe more for kids, like a Digimon type animation.
Yeah.
But I might check it out and see. Next one, Fate, Strange Fate. Okay, next, another Fate series.
Oh yeah,
right?
That's still...
Fate Strange, yeah. So that's I don't think we need the explanation with the Fate series. It's been popular forever. Next one, Grisaya Phantom Trigger? Grisaya, okay, what is the explanation? The Grisaya series continues in the newest anime that takes place years after the fruit of Grisaya. Okay, it doesn't really explain.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like...
But apparently this is a sequel.
Yeah, that you watched. This is like, what is the name of that one show? The Panzer or whatever?
Panzer, the tank.
Yeah, the tank girl, because they kind of remind me of like, I don't know if they're actually going to become objects or whatever, but
yeah,
reminds me of that.
Yeah, I think it's probably like that, where it's not a harem, it's by all about girls, kind of like Uma Musume.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly girls, and there's always male teacher, but it's
okay. Wow.
The girls fight. I might check out first episode and see if it's worth continuing to watch the rest.
Yeah.
The next one's Headhunted to Another World, from Salaryman to Big Four.
Is this like a Salaryman's like wet dream probably?
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're like, ooh, looking to be headhunted, and then it becomes isekai.
Yeah.
Or like treated like a god or like the top or something.
Yeah. He probably starts as like, then like I'm used in my company, but I have a lot of potential, like worth headhunting, and then he probably dies, and then
Oh no.
and they resurrect into the isekai.
Oh my god.
Yeah, looks interesting.
You just have Salaryman like get out of the humdrum of their day
Yeah,
reading this type of manga.
I bet like it really speaks to millennial because we grew up with the animation, right? And I guess one generation older, but I don't think my parents were into it as much,
Yeah.
right? I think it's really our generation who were glued to the TV watching anime. And probably your generation, millennials, are probably thinking, I wish like I'll go into the isekai world and get out of this boring salaryman job. And then I guess you become the big four. So
Yeah.
he's one of the, I guess, the four. And looks like it looks like it's not just the harem, but like there's some sci-fi element. An ordinary salaryman is summoned by the Demon King to serve as his heavenly king in a whole new world. Yeah, I'll probably watch this series. Probably interesting. Watch. Okay, next one. Honey Lemon Soda. That definitely looks like some love. And
Or like a slice of life.
yeah,
That kind of animation.
yeah, it's pretty vague, but I guess they have to
What's
just get creative with the title.
Description. Free.
Yuka Ishimori starts at Hachimitsu High. Hachimitsu,
Which is funny.
yeah, Hachimitsu High, and finds unexpected support from Kai Miura, a very popular
There's
class.
always a popular classmate.
Yeah.
Or tenkose,
Oh yeah, transfer
students.
Yeah.
Either that. So it's always those tropes.
Yeah. Yeah, probably live story. I probably won't watch it unless I hear that it's a good animation. Do you think you'll watch it?
I haven't really watched anime like that in a while.
Yeah.
I tend to watch like more like absurd shows now, or like comedy. I think I like a lot of comedy, like lighthearted.
Yeah.
Not to say it's bad, but it just
Yeah.
depends on my mood if I watch shows like that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a noble on the brink of ruin, so I might as well try mastering magic.
That's really long ass titles. That like I'm like what?
Noble on the brink of ruin. Oh, okay. So you're like falling from noble status. So I might as well try mastering magic. Okay. He probably is a prodigy who probably masters magic really fast. Pretty popular plot. The main character just OP. After work, a man wakes up as Liam Hamilton. Okay, so it's another isekai. A noble son with magic to learn his aristocratic tale begins. This is pretty popular common plot in isekai that you're reborn as a noble son or daughter, typically.
Yeah, like of a higher class.
Yeah, higher class. Yeah, because that's how they explain that you're really good at magic. Yeah.
Oh, that you're a higher class.
Yeah, because you're already like married, into the family of skilled people. There's always a class difference between like people who have the ability and the common people who don't have ability. So you have to be born into the family of, highly skilled, people in order to explain that. Yes, that's why he's good at magic.
Oh, a lot of yeah.
Probably watch first episode. Probably not your thing. I don't know. We should give like watch or not watch. Yeah. I'll probably watch. I probably end up watching these side.
Wow. Okay, you're just gonna watch.
I think one advantage I have is because I understand Japanese.
Wow.
I don't have to pay attention.
Oh, man, yeah, I have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Oh, it sucks.
Sometimes I want 12 episodes of anime just.
Wow, just like in the background.
Next one. I'm getting married to a girl I hate in my class,
Oh god, this is gonna be like a romantic comedy.
but I only see.
Oh, is it a?
Oh wait, no, I see a little boy. I see a boy in the frame. Okay.
Why is it so little.
Probably because it's not really the focus of the anime. It's more about these girls.
Oh my god. And this is another trope. Like you just have to randomly marry someone you don't love, but then they end up falling in love.
Yeah.
Or fake relationship or marriage.
Yeah, two high school students hide their arranged marriage as their mutual hatred slowly turns
Yeah.
into something.
See, this always happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
they're forced into the circumstance and they're like, actually,
Yeah,
you.
this anime probably is like a live or die based on the personality of these girls, and if it's really good, not like a good personality, but like attractive characteristic.
Doesn't that blonde girl look like that girl from Nisekoi?
Nisekoi?
A little bit.
Yeah, like with the ponytail.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
just the look, but her hair is a little different.
It looks like this main girl is a tsundere just by the artwork.
No, look her angry looking.
It's like, hey, I didn't make this bento for you.
Wow. That's what I was thinking.
That's probably yeah. I might try.
That could be a fun video. We can go judge covers and say like what. I would try to like figure out the name of it based on the cover.
Yeah, I think it says Huikon wa Koi no Hajimari. The beginning of the love is the arranged marriage.
Oh yeah.
クラスの大嫌いな女子と結婚することになった。Turns out I ended up marrying, having to marry a girl that I hate in my class.
That seems to happen a lot.
Yeah, probably live or die based on the funny plot or character development.
Okay, what is this whole like long time? Is this a thing in Japan?
Yeah.
Like why?
It's a thing in Japan because for a novel to stand out, you can't just say like, I don't know, the Legend of Sword. So it's like, what is it? You don't stand out, right? So you have to have a long title, like when you're going to the bookstore and then trying to find the one thing that you're interested in picking up and reading, because these always starts with a novel, not manga. So you can't even judge by the artwork, because if it's a manga, I can see the art.
Read it.
Yeah, you have to read it, right? So you have to get people into part of the plot already. So I left my A rank party to help my former students reach the dungeon depth. If you think about it, it's kind of like a TikTok.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's almost like a social media like tagline.
Yeah, you have to have a hook in the beginning.
Yeah, this is the hook.
To be interested in reading the rest. I left the A rank party to help my former students reach the dungeon depth. I'll probably end up.
Okay.
So on my watch list, probably, yeah. And then if it's not a good plot, I'll stop watching.
The artwork's actually kind of cool though. It looks like space.
It's a little retro, right?
It's a little retro. Yeah, I like it though. Yeah.
Tired of his rude parts, which is such a common plot these days. Red Mage Yuke joins his former students to tackle the world's greatest dungeon.
Oh,
Bandai Namco Pictures.
That's actually pretty big. Yeah.
So that might become a game. Like if the publisher is also a game company.
Yeah.
Next one. This is the one I'm really actually interested in of the season. It may be a guild or receptionist, but I'll also solo any boss to corp on time. So based on the teaser that I watched, this is the main character, and she's a receptionist, and she wants to clock out on time.
Like what's her job?
Receptionist.
Oh, okay.
At the guild.
At a guild.
Yeah. But because the hunters, or the adventurers, the other adventurers are not strong enough to beat the boss, she always has to like work overtime, I think, dealing with those weak adventurers.
So this is almost like, I kind of like that at the absurdist angle.
Yeah.
In a way, like the ridiculousness of.
Yeah, and she's saying like because everyone is so weak and not beating the boss, she has to end up like working overtime to deal with these people struggling. So she decides, like, I'm just gonna go solo and then beat the boss out so I can clock out and people are not struggling. So yeah, the plot is a little bit more new, and this, I think, on the upper left is her when she disguised herself as the adventurer because she doesn't want to be found out that she's a receptionist. Yeah, but yeah, that's a big plot. So this is the anime that I'm most interested in this season. Go watch the teaser if you.
Maybe we should watch the teaser together.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Wait, does this have plot? A guild receptionist secretly clears dungeon at night, but when a top adventurer catches her, chaos looms. Okay. Oh yeah, because someone's gonna.
Oh, so she's probably
Yeah.
OP then. There's
Yeah,
always
she's
that.
probably OP,
Yeah.
but she's a receptionist.
Yeah, like
And
so was she?
That's more, and that's newer because receptionists are usually side characters.
Right.
But in this,
So I like that take. It's kind of funny.
yeah, maybe we should watch together.
Yeah.
Okay, what is this one?
Where's the Japanese?
I want to escape from Princess Les.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to read this. Kikyoiku. This is a kanji for like a princess.
Oh yeah, like Joel.
Yeah, I don't know how to say this. から逃げたい私. And this looks like
Want to run away?
reverse harem.
Oh, okay.
婚約破棄した
Wait, but the English title? Oh,
Escaping a royal engagement, one princess head to the countryside and tries to live an easy life. A lot of Japanese anime is all about like, I want lazy life, easy life, cozy life. I want to escape from my salaryman life.
yeah. So that's
There's a
what it
lot of
seems like,
escape.
that theme.
Yeah.
Like escapism.
Yeah. Then the other one, Link Click Pride on Art. Okay. I don't quite understand. This is like old time? Or it's like
It almost has this like
friends?
philosophy kind of.
After Lu Butang. Oh, so this must be Chinese anime.
Yeah.
After Lu travels back in time to save Chen Shaoxi, the duo heads to Brydon and meets 3 new faces. Yeah,
This is a historical.
yeah. So there has been a lot of anime from
Wait, Billy.
Billy. Okay, yeah, definitely in China.
Yeah.
Next one, Magic Maker, how to make magic in another world. So he probably invents anime, somewhat common. After dying on his 30th anniversary, it's always
His birthday.
yeah, it's always the millennials generation who die and then goes to the isekai.
Is that our true wish?
Typically it's not a kid who dies. It's always some old salary.
Yeah. Is that an allegory? I feel like undead in my job, in
Yeah.
my life.
Yeah, it's usually never like someone in 50s or someone who is 10 years old.
That's sad.
Sometimes 10 years old for kid characters, but
For her.
let's see. Madaka Kuro. Oh wait, is this the one that's been popularly criticized?
Why?
Medaka Kuroi was in previous to my charms. I've seen this anime dancing on TikTok, Instagram, where people say it's such a low budget thing.
Oh.
The dance is not good. You might see it in your feed.
Oh, okay.
I think this girl looked familiar. Let's see. The list is long, so maybe let's stop at the
Yeah.
ones that looks interesting. The summertime story. This is alchemist story. Probably yet another alchemist. Another magic. There's always swords and magic. Solo leveling. 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you. So
Wow. Okay. So then, are they gonna have a season 3 where they just add another
you
really?
need to watch season 1.
Wow.
Another, the daily life of middle-aged online. Yeah, see, again, there's a lot of middle-aged.
What's with there? That actually is a theme now.
Yeah.
I feel like middle-aged men, middle-aged people.
Now it's all about online shopper, bringing the modern stuff back into the old times. Red Ranger becomes an adventure in another world. The Red Ranger, like the
Oh, Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the road is shut?
The Theater of Darkness.
That looks like
Yami Shibai 14. Yeah, that looks a little scary. There is like a dark mirror or black mirror. They don't even have a description, okay? Unite Up,
There's a lot.
Universe. Oh, Universe.
Oh my god, now they're making puns out of universe.
Yeah,
Wow. This looks like Supergirl.
yeah.
Unnamed.
A name memory season.
That's like a mystery.
I did watch season 1. Yeah, it's about the witch and the prince. Yeah. Welcome to Japan.
This is an isekai, but reverse.
This looks interesting. So reverse, right?
Yeah.
Visit
Because she's going to the real world.
I'll probably watch this one just to see,
Okay, wow.
because it probably highlights some modern day historical things, highlighting Japan probably. Is this a precure? Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Witchy
You can
precure.
immediately tell from the like the Kira like artwork. And,
Yeah.
like the Zenshu.
Zenshu is what
What
Right.
the wrong?
rising anime director star. I don't know. Could be interesting. And then the last sections are continuing. So it just keeps going on, right? Terrified Teacher, I did watch season 1. It's lots of like yokai type concepts.
Yeah, it looks like kind of dark, and yeah, it looks like from
Yeah.
Jin. Yeah.
Blue and Miburo, it goes back into the time of the Takashin Sengumi, but different.
That's a very popular
version.
timeline too.
This anime has been popular. Case closed, this has been on since I was elementary school kid. One Piece, Re:Zero, Kenshin. Yeah, so those are just like a continuing season, so
Yeah.
not worth going
Well,
over.
Attention is like, starting up again.
The new, remastered version starting up again. Yeah, I did watch 3 episodes of that. So out of all these one, my most anticipated one is the receptionist one. I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss clock out.
Yeah.
Looked more interesting to me.
Sure.
Did anything catch your attention? I'm going back in different ones.
So there's a lot of like isekai fantasy ones.
You know, people are getting tired of it too, but it's also like something people also can keep watching and never get tired of it.
I feel like a lot of these shows, I don't know, I feel like the cover art's not really selling it. I think if I start watching some of them, like I might end up liking it, but I don't know what it is. They just look, it's just like I really can't tell like the concept of it just looking at the cover art. I don't know. I guess that is an issue. I feel like I usually only really want to watch anime when someone describes it to me. Like when they start telling me the story and I'm like, oh, that sounds funny or that sounds interesting. So really hard for me to tell from cover.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like a game, right?
Yeah.
Where we have nostalgia for older games and the new games feels like it's not even done and they fix in DLCs or patch where there's more like faster release of the games or anime with like something that's more saturated, and then less of like a game or anime where we still think is a masterpiece from like 20, 30 years ago, but like new ones doesn't appeal as much. And it could be actually the case. It could be maybe as we age, maybe just like a music, right? Like where maybe our taste could be stuck in all times, but I don't know.
I think it's me, like it's easier for me to hear about the actual like story from someone who likes it. Like I need almost like a recommendation from someone that they like this, so.
Yeah, well, check out these new animes.
Tell us which one you want to check out.
Yeah, comment and let us know which one you watched or which one you're interested in checking out. Make sure to leave like and subscribe, and also hit the bell for notification for a video like this in the future.